Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Toy Barn. My name is Darren, and of course, Kathy is over off to my left.
Hey, folks, happy Monday.
There she is, right? You guys all like hearing that. But guys, I'm going to talk to you about a few things today. We've had a total of 8 sales on how many sites? 3?
All of them.
All of them. Wow, we've set a record, apparently. At least it seems that way, right? But we've had 8 sales. A lot of them all come in today. So a lot of them are all fresh. So they're going to be going out tomorrow. This video, when you see it, it'll be going way out. So I think tomorrow is, what day is tomorrow, babe? You got the calendar?
It depends on what tomorrow. So they're watching this on Monday.
Yeah.
But today we're shooting this on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
21st.
So tomorrow's going to be basically Thursday for us, right?
Correct.
So they'll see it Tuesday?
I said Monday.
Monday. Wow, I am...
Honey, why are you getting like that?
I don't have a clue. My mind's... You know how it is. Too many things going in, too many things coming out.
We do meetings before
yes,
these
we
videos.
do a lot of meetings, but I don't listen to half of it, or it just goes in and goes out because I'm writing other things down. We're getting phone calls off and on. Everybody calls at 5 o'clock or after, it seems like, for us, don't
You
it?
know you just admitted that on camera.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So that's just the way it is in this world for Madcap Toys, myself, and sometimes Kathy. But we get everybody, hey, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. How's it going? Blah, blah, blah. Everything we're talking about. Today I also got a news feed that I want some of you guys to notice, and I'm going to be putting it in our Facebook group for our whatnot, eBay and Mercari Poshmark group only. I've got it on my Facebook page, so if you want to look at it. I've also got it on Madcap Toys little group page as well, but it's talking about eBay and their Q3 reports. Okay, now guys, I did not break it down huge. I read some of it, and you know, a lot of it to me seems like puffing stuff and a lot of propaganda. Because we're getting told, hey, be ready because there's somebody really pushing us to buy eBay stock again. It's $61, $69, somewhere between there at this current point of time. But they're saying, hey, it can go up 9%. I'm thinking, oh boy, $7, right? Not really. But I'm just thinking, you know, big deal. A lot of the reasons why eBay stock is moving right now, for you guys that are out there like me that do play a little bit of the stocks. My son plays heavy in stocks a lot of times. And I know some of you guys out there, fellow collectors and people that are out in the market a little bit, we basically look at our products that we're going to invest in, and we base it upon metrics. But guys, a lot of reason eBay stock is being pushed up. This is 100% my personal opinion. You don't agree with it, that's fine. They may tell you something different in some meeting that I'm not a part of right now. But my personal opinion is the reason the stock is moving up is because they're pushing a lot of the fees off, because they've had a good Q3. A lot of the fees off of them and trying to put it on us. And by that, what do you mean? Advertisement. Okay? Not to mention also that the fees keep seemingly going up in certain areas and categories, which is a non-ending eBay trend. And they continue to make ways to find new fees. There was something we was talking about just the other day. I can't remember what it was because, like I said,
I think it was final value fees on sales tax, which we kind of always talked about.
Okay, yes, that's another thing that I did not know they did. It may have slipped in sometimes, but it's new to me. So if you guys knew it's been going on for 6 months or a year, forgive me for giving you outdated news. But they're even charging fees on sales tax. How in the world can you charge me a fee on a tax? That ought to be so illegal. Somebody's ass ought to be in jail. Because we don't get that. We don't touch it. We don't see it. We are paying, or whoever's buying or whatever is paying for the privilege to pay the government tax so the government can spend our money for something we don't need or aren't getting a benefit from, right? Well, that's my opinion. But again, guys, let me know what you think. Have you broke it down a little bit deeper? Have you also seen something maybe I didn't look at or take time to see at this point? Because I'll be honest, after a while, it's always the same propaganda. When they're doing bad, they tell you, hey, we've got plans to do better. when they're doing good, they're telling you the reason they're doing good. They don't tell you a whole lot, but it's because they're charging you and me fees. But Kathy and I have, again, how many items did we say?
8.
8 items, and we've got 1 on deck. And I found one that just went off. Actually, I found 2 that just went off. So we are thrilled to give you these items and show off to you what we have here in the toy barn that's going to be going out to you, our buyers. And we thank you so much for these purchases, guys. Kathy, you ready?
Yeah, sure am. Hey folks, happy Monday! Kathy here, Madcap Toys. You are back in the toy barn. Hope you're doing fantastic, and we are at the start of your week. I will say this, seemingly to us that we have been having, at least in the last couple of days, a really good consistency of sales, seemingly all the way around, way better. So we've been watching other resale YouTube friends, and they have been kind of saying the same thing, that they've seen that increase themselves. So hopefully that will continue. I know I've also been seeing it in the Madcap Toys Plus store as well, that consistency. So very, very happy about that. But before we begin, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. That's right. We want you to be a part of us. Also, gotta hit the bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And comments, we know that you bring them on, and we do love that input. So keep it coming. Right?
We do.
Good, bad, ugly, whatever it takes, you know.
Well, not nonsensical.
Not nonsensical, if we can.
And so, for you guys that say, hey, cut the video down to 10 minutes, turn the page. Because at the end of the day, we do have chapters. If you want to see something shorter, go to the chapters.
I do.
We pay for that.
So if there's a point where, if you're wanting just to see the point of the video, whatever the title is, we do have video chapters, so where you can go to that point. If you don't feel like watching the what sold area part of it, that is fine. But of course, if you don't care about the point, you can go to the what sold of whatever. Or
whatever you want to see, frankly.
And whatever you want to see.
But here's the biggest point of that.
Yeah.
It's like this. You've got a person that has no videos. If you're going to tell us how to do a video, please have a video to show us how great thou art.
Right. So if you're going to criticize YouTubers and doing their videos, be one. If you haven't had the experience,
then
you can't.
Shut the boop up.
Wow, censorship today. Yikes. Yikes.
All right. I got to do that because some people have a boring life. They need some entertainment.
Not that kind of entertainment. All right. So, again, we've got 8 items up for grabs on, of course, Madcap Toys, Madcap Toys Plus, Mercari, and Poshmark.
Yeah,
so
we appreciate it, guys.
We're going to get with that. So, let's start off with, let me go to the other browser real quick.
Oh, my.
With Madcap Toys Plus. Let's do it. This one, I was happy to see this yesterday. This came from our Berry Buy. This is one of the plush that we bought at the Berry Buy. And I really like this one because it has the tag, right? So it's not been really used.
Well, the good thing about that Berry Buy, just to give Barry and, at the time, I guess it was him and Brandon buying these together.
Yeah.
Our nephew. They took real good care of the products, and they kept, or always, as best they could, kept 90% of the tags on.
Yeah.
So that's really great.
Yes.
And I felt like the pricing that we did with him was fair, and I felt like the price we sold at was fair.
Right.
And, you know, I'm just going to give them kudos. They did a good job at taking care of the product.
Absolutely, they sure did. So this is a 2010 Angry Birds Matilda White Bird 6-inch plush with tag, as you guys can see. And it's sold to Patricia. Hey, Patricia, thanks so much. For $5.99 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much, Patricia. Really, really nice. Really, really, really cute. Going out to you in the AM. So, yeah, those plush buy is really starting to work out. I think we sold probably, 3 or 4 plushes since that buy, I think, at least.
At least. For
sure.
And, I mean, we may have been missing them. I got several more that I've got to put on. I think I've actually got, 2 more big bags. I just got to get time to get it going.
Them. I think last night while Darren was spending time with my middle son, both of my sons, I believe it was, doing gaming and things that they do sometimes. I will put on a lot of DVDs. Yeah. But it can get tedious, so you're not going to become rich overnight on single DVDs unless you buy them.
Not on average, no.
So, you know, like me and Darren said, if it got to the point where they're just too long tail, that we may start lotting them up depending on each genre. But it will be a while there. So here we got from the regular Target palette. This is really, really nice. Mint with tag. Girls from Cat and Jack 2-pack piano. Look at the piano. I like those. Those are very nice. Knee-high socks, size medium. And I think this one's kind of cool. I'm with the band. So it's really neat. Yeah. It's kind of like music socks for girls. Really cool. And they are going, and it was found in the Elves tote, going out to Eleanor. Hey there, Eleanor. Thanks so much. For $4.99.
That's a
very
pretty good
nice
price. What would you have paid in the store?
The store, well, you know what? The tag honestly doesn't have it. I don't know if it got ripped when they
it was just
in distribution or electronic zap, but I don't know. Maybe average what, guys? $5.99, $6.99, something like that. I really don't know, but really nice put together. You know, of course, you know, Target would hang them up like that, you know. In the
last buy we did out of that last pallet we got where there was clothes in it, we had some really nice selection of clothing. And
we're continuing to do so. I mean, I'm consistently, it seems like in the last couple weeks even, we've had a really good spike in clothing sales, which has been awesome. We appreciate that.
And we plan on going to do a little bit of peekaboo shopping this next week. And then I think next week's the last week of the month, and we're going to be getting ready for our big events.
Right. So we will have some sourcing opportunities at that time. Let's move on to eBay. And I'm not going to take it out of the box, guys, because it's hard to do.
Do you need me to hold it, or
no? If you can see, if you can see from back there, it's covered in styrofoam and all that. It would just A, make a mess, and B, all I got to do is slap a piece of tape. You resellers know that, and it's going to be on its way in its original box. Yeah. But just to kind of give you a clear idea, if you can see, it's very light color, so I apologize. It is a really nice cake stand from Threshold. Funny thing is that my eBay said that I had 2 left, and found out that I only had 1 left after looking through everything. So I had to make some adjustments there. But we had this one, so that was nice. This is the Threshold 12-inch stoneware cake stand, cream designed with Studio McGee. And this one is going out to Carol. Hi, Carol. Thanks so much. For $35.57.
That's pretty good.
Very, very good. Going out to you in the AM. I do have some platters that are the same kind of stoneware, but they're not cake stands. They're just normal platters. So if you're looking for platters for the upcoming holidays, we got them for you. All right. And then also next up on the Godfather eBay, we've had these for a while. Long tail on these.
Yeah.
We got them in a bulk. We do have different colors of shades, so we always have to make sure we got the right one that we pulled.
Those out of I'm going to call it a pre-pallet store, because it's like a wholesale store. They just buy stuff out. Yep. If you remember, up there by the cookie shop.
Right.
I think that's where I got those
And
from.
we got them all kind of colors. We bought the whole
I just bought them all because I thought, you know, I can grab those, hold them for a bit, and sell them.
Right.
And I've held them for a bit, and I'm selling them little by little.
Right, exactly. So this was found on Peyton's Shelf 5. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Calling All Turtles. Of course, the shades are blue in this one. Action Battle Game going out to Ryan. Thank you so much, Ryan. And Ryan used the 15% off Madcap August 24 coupon. And we have 3 of these blue ones left. So if you really like the blue shades, better pick it up while you can, since the holiday season shopping is, well, pretty much already begun since July.
Yeah.
Sold for $14.95. Pretty much exactly what was on the tag. So thank you so much, Brian, for that. And also on this, actually kind of sold right when we were getting ready to go outside, so this is really nice. So there's some army men, if you can see them, and there are a whole team of them in the I believe they're in the tan. 51 pieces. Wow, that's a good deal. Yeah. 51 piece tan plastic army ambush alpha team. There you go. And it was found in the shed, he said, over in this area in the left wall. Going out to Jamie. Hi there, Jamie. Thanks so much. For $8.48. Right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And that's with the Tan Nation. And if you do a stop motion video, be sure to send us a link to our Facebook group of Madcap Toys, and we will post a link to it. So you might get a few more views.
That's,
some people do it, some don't. You know
that's
how
right, exactly.
Not everybody's a YouTuber.
Right. Going out to you in the AM. And then we had one picked up on Mercari. Found it in this little box here. Daren did. And these are actually just parts, guys, from G.I. Joe. You see legs, arms, heads, all kinds of things. Because you know what? Sometimes...
Well, it's got a few Fisher Price pieces.
Oh, it does too as well? Okay. Because it says Hasbro G.I. Joe parts body.
Yeah, it's Fisher Price. Basically, I guess what you'd say adventure people is what we're looking at. But I mean, that's all along the 3 3/4 inch line.
Right.
The description.
I mean, most of it shows like it's just
Joe's.
It's
yes,
Joe's.
90% of it's probably
right.
Joe's.
And it says it right here. Some person wrote it right there. So yeah. But anyway, it says 1980 to 2000 Hasbro G.I. Joe parts. And of course, they could see the parts there and spread them out in the studio tent so they could see it, so they know exactly what they're getting. And it is going out to Magdalena. Hi, Magdalena. Thanks so much. And it sold for $12 plus ship. So very, very good.
A little discount.
Just a little bit of a discount, but very nice, especially, like I said, if you're needing to put together or customize.
They could be customizing. They could be doing stop motion videos. They could be doing, you know, needing parts for replacement. Or, frankly, they could be using some of them for damaged figures that they're going to use as some of the characters that get exploded.
Right.
You know,
exactly. And I don't know if you guys, you know, if you do sell on Poshmark, let me know in the comments, but it seems like lately, as of even a month, and I thought it was my phone, but it's not because I got a new one. This is happening on all of my devices, even at my work device, where Poshmark, when you pull up the sales page, not necessarily the closet, but when you pull up the Poshmark sales page, it comes up empty, meaning that it doesn't pull up, and you have to go to other pages to get it to pull up several times.
They may be working on the site.
It's been a long time. It's been doing it for quite a while.
Somebody might want to throw a ticket into them.
So yeah, if you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. But it's very frustrating for sure. So we made a few sales, but one is pending. I've still got to find it, so that'll be on the next video, hopefully, right? But we sold this. So this came from a Target palette, and I have several of these left. I don't have the quantity on Poshmark, but we have it listed there. This is the Spritz Felt Flowers 2 count, so you can put these in a vase, or maybe use it in a wreath, or anything that you would like. Of course, it is on tag. So got a ton of these in plastic, unopened by Target employees. So it's really nice, brand new. And this is going out to Melmac31. Thank you so much. For $14.
There you go.
Very, very nice.
Yes.
And it's for, I believe it was free ship, I think. Yeah, it was free ship, which is great. Like I said, I am lowering the cost on a lot of different items like this that I've had more than 6 months to get them to move, to get the space, and it's working out beautifully. So thank you so much. And this last one here, I'm excited because I have probably 12 to 15 of these in the same size. So it is, as you can see, it's a fall wintry kind of thing. After Labor Day, people are going to start wearing the cardigans to work. I've started wearing them only because our air conditioning at work seems to be pretty cool. So you have to have at least a cardigan on for that. But they're going to start wearing their boots, and they're going to start wearing some cardigans wherever they go. So this got sold here. It is the Knox Rose plus size navy blue women's open front cardigan, size 1X. And it is going out to that 973 NJ lady. So I'm sure the NJ is for New Jersey.
Yep.
And it sold for $15 with free shipping. It's very, very nice.
No
going out to you. No boot. But think, brand new with tag, plastic, never been opened out. So it is a... Yeah, I'm making it, as you know. So it's going to take a little bit. He doesn't understand that design is not a quick click.
He understands. He just wants her to make it faster.
Yeah, I have so many irons in the fire, guys. I don't even know whether I'm coming or going.
That is sad, isn't it?
But that's basically all of the 8 items that we do have. I know that Daren and I have been continuing to do some listing. Again, like I had said in previous videos, I don't think we're going to make the 9, so I'm not going to act like we are, because it's just a lot of low dollar items that we've been putting on. But I did help out yesterday and list about $109.83. So I think I did about 15 items or so.
Well, we're behind the 8 ball. If you look at basically me and you, and this is a basic month goal for us.
Right.
If we put on $100 a day on average, that's not including above 100 or below, but averaging out at least $100 a day. With me, that's $3,000 to $3,100. Kathy, if she does extra, that's $3,000 to $3,100. We can at least usually get $62,000 minus anything coming in and messing up the system like we had the last month and a half.
Right. And I think mostly why it's a little difficult for me is if it's late in the evening here after dinner, I'm doing the packing and getting that all ready. The labels printed. By then, we're looking at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. I only have very few, and then I have to get up in the AM for my job. So it's really, really hard for me to be able to list. Last night I was able to sneak a few in with some hot cocoa. It was great.
Well, you're not actually the A team on the listing. You're sort of like the B backup team.
It's true.
And that's not a put down. That's just that's sort of the way we work it.
He's right. It's just that's one thing. Now I have taken over this year a lot of the YouTube editing.
Yeah, you've done that.
Stuff, so that helps give him a little bit of a break.
I may be able to get more shorts on, which is my goal, because I'm going to concentrate little by little to show off some more of the product, especially that the guys like.
Right.
But for instance, the Army Men, that helps the Army Men move because the kids get an idea for a video, stop motion video or something, or collecting.
Yeah.
They'll look at that and say, hey, I want that because I can see that.
Right, absolutely.
Right, but you know, that kind of thing is what we do. But then these main videos, you've been taking over at least 95% of them.
Yeah, and that just to help relieve it, because I've been noticing when he had a lot of the editing and the all on him, he had all of that plus having to worry about listing and that time slot. It just wasn't really working for him.
We would miss days sometimes because of it.
Right, and I've noticed in YouTube, on the YouTube though, our views and our have been increasing, and it's been going up a lot quicker. So I just seem to feel like that lifting off that burden off of him a little bit, and doing videos a little bit ahead as much as we can has really been helpful.
Well, we're only 17,000 away from 500,000 views, which some
Can
channels...
Can you believe it?
Some channels, that don't mean a whole lot, but we're thankful for each view.
We're thankful for you for viewing,
and
all of our subscribers. Keep it coming. Also, guys, if you haven't already, the Reseller Community Facebook, the link is in the description below. We're growing. We're still small, but we're growing. We have 21 members now, and the list keeps growing daily. So we can keep it going. But yeah, we want all of you to be a part of it. Show us what you have. Show us what you're listing, how things work. If you've got something new that you're using to ship, the list goes on. You can come up with it. But we're very thankful for your input. We do appreciate it.
Well, and also like this thread that I started our video off with today about eBay. If you see something in there maybe I glanced over and didn't catch at the time, because let's face it, I saw that, and eBay stock, like isn't my forte as in what I really like, because of the company and issues and leadership changes they do all the time, and how we always feel like we're getting ripped.
Right.
But I may have missed some minute detail that the editor or writer hit in there that I didn't quite get. So feel free to comment. I don't take this stuff, like you guys know, personally. We want people, though, that actually make comments to actually be users of the site. That's the big difference,
For sure.
People that don't do it, they don't have a right to complain about anything. They don't have a right to say a whole lot about it. They can say, I'm not on there because, if they was in the past, I get that. I understand that. But if you ain't even doing it, dude,
how do you know how to give resellers advice if you've never done it?
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to hear, well, like I've literally had two or three different, I've literally had 2 or 3 different people at different times say, for instance, this is how you ought to do the video. I'll look at them. I'll check their site. 0 followers, 0 people. It's like, dude, if you're going to tell a person how to do it, show me. I don't want to hear it. I want to see it. So, you want somebody, if they're going to say something, about something, whether it be eBay or Mercari or Poshmark or whatnot, you want them to have a little skin in the game. Because you and I both know if we cut, we bleed, right? But the fact of the matter is this: when you are bleeding money and somebody's telling you there's better ways to do it, don't tell me what you think. Tell me what you know through experience and trial and error. Because that's how most of us buyers and sellers on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, whatnot learn, is by doing it ourselves. And I'll tell you what, there are some things Kathy and I did back in the day, in the late 90s, early 2000s, we would not do today because it wouldn't fly, it wouldn't work. So experience is knowledge. Knowledge is power, and power brings wealth.
That's right.
So guys, keep that in mind. I thank you for watching with us today. I guess Kathy's going to start packing.
I'm going to start packing.
Okay. If you haven't, just one more time, remember, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it, love it. Give us a comment if you agree. If you don't agree, that's fine, but tell us why.
Right.
That's important so that we and others know. This site, this channel is not about saying, just look what we've done, what we're selling, look how great we are. It's about getting each of us to the next level of sales, guys. So guys, thank you. Share this with your friends, your family, your community. And guys, you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.